Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing. And the Lions are able to cover. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
On second down, here's Goff. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
Montgomery trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Second and goal from the 1.
Once more Montgomery, and this time he'll score. Touchdown Lions. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 16.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. There he goes, right side.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 33 and a first.
I know the game continues to evolve, and we have a lot of exotic stuff nowadays. I can't help it. I love a good old-fashioned draw play.
Who's typically fooled on defense on a play like that, a successful draw play?
Typically, it's the defensive line that's fooled because they're just pinning their ears back and going after the quarterback. And once they create some space and you get past them, you usually have a long way to go.
Again, it's Achane.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They'll go. Achane.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation,
first half,
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try to run wide side with Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Goff.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Going to the air,
Tagovailoa, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
David Montgomery
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
On first down, they go with Mostert again.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now, first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to have a first down here. To the 17-yard line. 21-0 our score after one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Goff. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Goff steps away to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get 7 out of this before he's down at the 27.
Why you body slam him like that?
27, here's 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Goff. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19.
Goff now looks to throw. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 3rd and 8. Toss left to Montgomery.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Badgley's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Tua sets up to pass it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. Powering his way forward and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's good for Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Mostert. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a 1st down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And he is caught and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Dolphins 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
And you start to think if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage and a first down.
A lane there to run as Mostert able to get about 7 there on first down. Second down, here's Mostert again.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Second and 10.
Montgomery on the counter. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 50, it's gone. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 3.
Goff going to shift him around.
We're good. We're good.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On second down, Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Lions.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And quickly, they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup.
To throw on second down is Goff. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Montgomery.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Goff.
At the 6-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Goff. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Mitchell. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Running for it, Montgomery.
And he is going to be out of bounds here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd down, here's Mostert again.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 6.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Being chased out left.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Down the left sideline.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. We have played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 42.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1 yard gain.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
2nd and 9 now. Buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Now Tua. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Tua. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. Shifts by him. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now this throw caught left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
On fourth down, Goff. That's to his running back, complete, and unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Lions turned away on fourth down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, and partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Tua gonna throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And my goodness, another interception.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and we've seen it all now. It's a fake, and he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in 2nd down. On the ground with a tight end. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Here's Goff. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40.
Go ahead.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Cameron Sutton.
And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start with the option.
And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
1 yard gain.
Throwing now, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams, 70 yards. And the Lions up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had.
Tua now on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You've got the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect, but boy, that was force against force.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great.
And here comes Berrios.
And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Good game.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, we sign off from Miami.